Hi everyone, welcome to Carmen's Australian Storytime. Today I'm reading in the beautiful West End garden and it is a lovely morning. There's no wind today. So I am going to read Fearless. This book is written by Colin Thompson and illustrated by Sarah Davis. I wonder if this dog is called Fearless. Let's see if the blurb tells us anything. Everyone's favourite scaredy cat bulldog returns in a brand new adventure. So why is he called Fearless if he's a scaredy cat? When we last saw Fearless, he had fallen head over paws for the beautiful Primrose. Now they've got puppies to care for, and Fearless must figure out what it means to be a father. Fearless warns his children about the dangers lurking around every corner. Things like vacuum cleaners, a bit scary for dogs, and handbags. But when Primrose is in trouble, will Fearless put aside his fears, or will it be brave pup Eric to his rescue? I wonder which one is Eric. Let's find out. Fearless and his sons and daughters. As people get bigger and grow up, they turn sensible. They stop eating their own socks and poking their fingers in naughty places. It's the same with dogs, apart from the last bit about socks and naughty places. They're always up to mischief, aren't they? Fearless had started life with a happy, confused little brain, and as he grew up he got bigger, but his brain stayed just so confused and just so happy, just as happy. So he's not very good at being brave, I don't think. Humans spend thousands of dollars trying to make themselves content, but Fearless did it without even thinking, which was good because too much thinking tended to frighten him. One day, when Fearless came back indoors and went to tell Primrose that to come back indoors, there were some small, wriggly things she had with her. They smelled wonderful, like rusty nails, and were all full of tiny squeaks and looked exactly like Fearless and Primrose, only much. I guess this is going to be cuter. "We has babies," said Primrose. "You are a daddy." "Wow," said Fearless. "Where did you get them?" "I'm not sure," said Primrose. "Every time I looked, there was another one." How many another one?" said Fearless, who couldn't count. Lots," said Primrose, who could only count one and lots. There were 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 boys and 1 girl, and all of them were full of wonderful. Fearless and Primrose were very proud and happy. Fearless tried to remember what it had been like when he was a puppy, but it was such a long time ago, he had forgotten. Do you remember what it was like to be a tiny little baby? We usually don't. All he could remember was that everything had been a lot bigger. Very cute puppies. Fearless realized it was his job to teach the babies everything he knew, but no one had told him that. When puppies are born, they can't see anything, so when he went and sniffed them, they ignored him, apart from one that tried to suck his nose. And when puppies are born, they can't hear either, so when Fearless said, "Hello, babies," they all ignored him some more. "My babies don't love me," said Fearless. "They're probably just shy," said Primrose. "Think so." But a few days later, their eyes and ears opened. "Hello, babies," said Fearless. "I am your daddy." "What's a daddy?" asked the puppies. Fearless explained, and after that the puppies couldn't stop loving him. They loved him all over with their puppy teeth, and although it hurt a bit, like he was like a vet sticking a needle in him, it was a wonderful hurt, even when he rolled on his back and they bit his soft pink tummy. Puppy nibbles do hurt just a tiny bit, don't they? Fearless took the puppies into the garden to teach them about outside. They tried to eat it. Some of it tasted nice, especially the bones that Fearless and Primrose had buried in the flower beds. And some of it tasted nasty, like feathers and bicycles and earth. Don't you go out tasting the garden. It's not very tasty. Fearless told them about all the dangerous things you had to keep away from, like vacuum cleaners and lawnmowers and handbags, which could creep up on you when you were least expecting it. Do you think a dog is scared of handbags? No. But the most dangerous thing, said Fearless, pointing, is that pond. Those orange things in there are sharks, and they will eat you. The puppies tried to drink the pond. They don't seem very scared of the sharks. Fearless taught them everything he knew, which took nearly all afternoon. Because remember, he doesn't know very many things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like he's teaching them how to fetch sticks. It was a good thing that Fearless and Primrose couldn't count, because when the first puppy went to live with his new family, they didn't realize. When 3 more puppies went, Primrose said, I thought we had lots more babies than this. Good thing they can't count. Maybe the orange sharks ate them, said Fearless. I saw my brother in the pond, said Eric, the last puppy. We should go and rescue him. Fearless didn't want to in case the shark ate him, but Primrose and Eric ran outside. See, said Eric, staring at his own reflection in the water. There he is. There's a mummy in there too, said Primrose, looking at her reflection. She growled at it and leaned forward to chase it away from her baby. And then, what do you think's going to happen? She's leaning over at her reflection. You're right, she fell in. Oh dear, with the sharks. Are they really sharks? Fearless heard the splash and came running out of the house. Help! Help! He shouted, crashing into a rose bush. The sharks are going to eat my Primrose. I will save you, said Eric, leaping into the water. Oh, so Eric is very brave. The goldfish went and hid under the water lilies, with Eric splashing about. Primrose just stood there, getting cold feet. Did Primrose look like she was going to drown? She can stand up in the water, can't she? Have you ever thought that the water's really deep and then you stand up and it's actually not? Oh dear. Eric decided he liked the pond and jumped in every day, and in the summer when it was very hot, Primrose climbed in and lay down, even though the water only came halfway up her side. Fearless did not go in the pond, ever. Those sharks are just waiting for the right moment, he said. He is definitely a scaredy cat. I think if he gave it a go, he would realise that he can stand up in the water like Primrose and enjoy it. Well, thank you for joining me in this lovely garden this morning. I hope you have a great week at school this week, and I will see you next time. Bye for now. Oh, and don't forget to click and subscribe.